Hello, I'm Yang Sung-eun working at Bucheon Buhung Middle School. I'm going to introduce the way to utilize KAHOOT and Padlet this time. To begin with, KAHOOT has started since beta version has released in SXS WebEdu in March 2013. KAHOOT has the two versions, free and pay. Today I'm going to explain the teaching method to attract students' involvement solving quizzes during class based on the free version. Next, Padlet was made by Wiser in India in 2008. As the distance learning has started since COVID-19 occurred, the number of users have sharply risen and it has been ranked within the top 150 on internet site. Padlet also have the two versions, free and pay. In case of the free version, we can make a maximum of the 3, whereas in case of pay version, we can make Padlet without limitation. First of all, I'm going to explain the teaching method using KAHOOT. First, insert kahoot.com. Please access KAHOOT and then click Sign Up. Please sign up to be a teacher. When you sign up, you choose school because you will use it at school. If you have already Google account, Windows, iPhone account, it is more simple for you to sign up using such things. After signing up, please log in by pressing Login button. The first screen will explain the pay version. Previously mentioned, you can choose only basic quizzes and true or false type in free version, and maximum 50 players can take part in. On the other hand, you can use other types such as survey or puzzle, not a quiz, and true or false type. A maximum 100 players or more than it can take part. In this session, because I'm going to explain the teaching method using KAHOOT, the two types will be explained in free version. Press Continue for Free button. Once looking at the left box of the screen, the information about accounts appears. Next, the list of created by users appears in the right box. If you click on Create button, you can make a new quiz. The created quiz automatically appears in the right box. First, let's look into the previously created quizzes. This quiz consists of the total 4 questions. If you press Play button, you can give a quiz. If you press Edit button, you can edit the previously created quiz. If you click Play button, the option such as Teach and Assign emerges. Students' screens are different based on the choice. In case of Teach, the only button is seen on students' screens. In case of Assign, the question and button are seen on students' screens. There is team mode, which students do by themselves. This time, let's choose click mode. The left screen is for the teacher, and check the pin number needed in the game. Next, you can check the participants who are connecting. The right screen is D1, which students can take part in the game. After students access Kahoot.it, if inserting their PIN number and nicknames, they can attend the game. After that, teachers can start the game by pressing Start button. The left screen is teachers, and the right screen is students. Due to Teach version, you can see that the button for questions comes up in students' screens. Student should solve each question within the given time. So I will let you know the way to create it by yourself. First of all, press Create button on the top. Because you will make new Kahoot, click Create button in new Kahoot. As seen in the screen generating quizzes, there is Enter Kahoot title at the top. Please insert Kahoot title in this part. If you don't insert the title, because Save button is not activated, you can't save. Let's see the left section. You can see that each quiz is made in the left section. It is easy for you to think presentation slides. The third, looking at the middle section, it is the space to make the screen organizing quizzes. You can write down questions, insert the picture needed for questions, and make examples. You can directly insert the picture of the example in Kahoot. In the right section, you can set up the quiz type, time limit, and various quizzes. Let's examine the right section more specifically. You can see various quiz type in quiz type. There is the green star shape on the right top. These things can be used in only the pay version. Therefore, this time, I'm going to explain a quiz and true or false based on the free version. The screen was created by myself. First, wrote down questions and made the examples. You have to put V check around the correct answer, and a quiz is completed. Time limit is to set up the time to solve questions. It is good to fix the time solving questions by yourselves. In addition, in case of buffering between students and teachers, it is good to set up enough time. Points has standard, double points, and no points. Standard is to provide the basic score. Double points gives the double score. Lastly, no points means that there is no score. Next option, in answer option, there are single select and multi-select. Only one multi-select can be possible because the free version. The kind of the next question can be seen in the left screen through Add Question. As previously explained, in the case that there is the green star, because you can use it after buying Pay Kahoot, only quiz and true or false can be used. Let's examine true or false. As seen on the left screen, there are two examples, unlike the quiz. Like the quiz, type the question on the top. If you need, insert image. Inserting the image can be done with the right method. After inserting the picture, you can mark V check in true or false and make the question. I inserted the picture with the right method. If you finish making the question, come out of the screen through Save and Exit. You can enter Write Library if you press Exit. Library consists of the buttons such as how many times the questions which have made so far are used, editing, and starting the game. I will play the question made just previously. Coming up with the things previously explained, please set up the screen preparing for the game. After setting, the screen like this will appear. Since the time that the education video is made is around Halloween Day, Kahoot is showing the background image related to Halloween Day. Now I'm going to finish explaining Kahoot. Next, I will explain Padlet. You can insert Padlet.com in the address window, or insert Padlet in Google search bar. If you access Padlet, the screen that is currently seen will appear. Teachers who already signed up to be a member, skip it. Teachers who have not signed up to be a member should sign up after clicking Sign Up for free in the middle screen, and then log in as clicking the button Login. If you log in, the screen that is currently seen will appear. As previously mentioned, because a free version is used, you can make unlimited number of Padlet. If you want to upgrade, you can make freely Padlet after payment. Here, let's make a new Padlet from now on, after pressing Make a Padlet. Pressing Make a Padlet, there appear the total 7 types of formats. I'm going to intensively introduce the 3 among these. First one is well. Well is the format that if students freely write, it is collected like tiles depending on the writing size. This format is good to be used, as the space that students freely upload their writing about a topic and talk to each other, or for writing about a character. The second is stream. It is like Padlet seen on Facebook or Twitter. The third, guide, is highly similar to Word, so let's skip. The first is shelf, that is most used in Padlet. To use shelf, after simulating many sub-themes on the top and press plus button, then students can use it as a tool filling writing in the sub-themes. Additionally, in case of submitting assignments via Padlet, students can submit the assignment of the appointed number inserting student ID numbers and names in the sub-themes, or it is good to make them share other friends' outcomes. Unlike the thing previously explained, shelf can be utilized as rolling paper. The left screen is made by students with rolling paper. Please situate the student ID numbers and names on the top, letting them write letter to their friends except themselves. You can have the class sending and receiving letter via remote in the last class at the end of the semester. You can save as changing this into the forms such as image or PDF and send files to many friends. The fifth is map. Map is Padlet to be able to use a map. This format is good to be used for social class or geometry class. You can make space to discuss travel destination or tourist attraction with students after opening traveling club. This screen is used in activity class, discussing and deciding the traveling schedule with other friends after making them pick tourist attraction which students want to visit. Canvas is Padlet of mind map structure. Lastly, timeline is Padlet to be able to record based on the order of flow of time. This timeline can usually be used in history class. Now I'm going to finish the kinds of Padlet. From now, let's learn the way to set for the class with shelf. First, please make a new Padlet clicking Select in Shelf. After a new Padlet is generated, first of all, the thing like the current screen with options windows appears. The red square box is the link address newly created of this Padlet. To give more important explanation, I will skip the explanation of the screen. Of course, this screen is not a difficult one. Press Next button. I'm going to type N01 in the red box on the right screen. If so, it is changed like the right screen. The right box is the button which can generate new sub-themes more. Plus button on the bottom is the one which students write on a comment under the sub-themes. Let's set up to freely write Padlet with students. First, click Share button on the right top. You can set a Padlet condition if you press Change Privacy button. Block Padlet, creating a secret number. Sharing it with anyone, etc. You can choose various selections and set up the degree of visitors authority who access Padlet. If you choose Copy Link to Clipboard on the bottom, the link address is copied. If teachers let students know the link address, they can enter this Padlet. After students finish writing in the class as previously mentioned, they can save the things such as PDF or image. Similarly, you can create the files with images or PDF in Share and Export. If you use Padlet in remote learning well, the class effect can be maximized. That's all. I'll finish the explanation about Kahoot and Padlet. Thank you.